Suspected North Korean missile test hit the speed of Mach 10, more advanced than previous test, Seoul says. Seoul, South Korea CNN. A suspected ballistic missile launched by North Korea on Tuesday was more advanced than the missile Pyongyang tested last week, reaching a velocity of more than 10 times the speed of sound, South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said in a statement. Tuesday's projectile was launched from Chang'an province near the North Korean border with China and landed in the ocean between the Korean peninsula and Japan, each flight covering a distance of more than 700 kilometers. 445 miles and reaching a height of 60 kilometers, 37 miles, the statement said. A map shared by the Japan Defense Ministry shows the flight path of the projectile. Assessment of the test by South Korean and the United States intelligence was ongoing, but initial analysis shows the Tuesday's test in which the projectile reached the speed of Mach 10 was of the more advanced weapon than the test North Korea conducted last Thursday, the South Korean Joint Chiefs said. That test was of what North Korean state media claimed was the hypersonic missile, the second alleged test of such a weapon by the Kim Jong-un regime. However, many experts doubted this claim. A hypersonic missile actually refers to the payload that the rocket carries aloft. In this case, that payload could be what is called the hypersonic glide vehicle, called the HGV. An HGV can theoretically fly as fast as 20 times the speed of sound and can be very maneuverable in flight, making it almost impossible to shoot down, according to experts. But a South Korean government statement Tuesday said our military has the ability to detect and intercept this projectile, and we're continuously strengthening our response system. South Korea expressed a strong regret over the North Korea's launch, which took place at a time when political stability is very important. A statement from U.S. Forces Korea said the test poses no threat to U.S. or South Korean territory or military personnel, but the missile launch highlights the destabilizing impact of North Korea's illicit weapons program. North Korea has not released any information about Tuesday's launch. Last week, North Korean state media gave details 24 hours after the test. Tuesday's test covered about the same distance as last week's 700 kilometers, 435 miles, and the missile fell into the sea outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone called the EEZ, according to Japan's defense ministry. Pyongyang is barred from testing ballistic missiles and nuclear weapons under international law.